Merry Christmas Eve. It's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. Oh my God, I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. How are you guys doing? Oh my God. My Christmas has gotten so crazy. Okay, so my nephew Litos wants Power Ranger Black, Power Ranger Blue, Power Ranger Red, Power Ranger... Okay, so I went to the Major, and they didn't have anything Power Rangers there. So he knows nothing about Star Wars because he's 4. He's so cute. And I ended up getting him like a light sword, you know, like Luke Skywalker's light sword. He'll have fun playing with that even if he doesn't really know anything about it, but I love Star Wars, so I love the first one. I haven't seen the rest of them, so I can't say I love Star Wars so much. Anyway, it's so funny, like, we were over at my mother-in-law's like a week and a half ago, and my nephew Carlitos is always really well behaved. He just turned 4, but he was being really rambunctious that night, and I was like, Carlitos, I'm gonna call Santa Claus. And he was like, and I go, no, I think I should probably call Santa Claus and let him know that you're not being very good today. And I said, look at your brother Sebastian. He's just, who's 1, right? I said, he's being really good. And I said, do you want me to call Santa Claus? And I picked up my phone, and he goes, I said, no, I'll call him, and then you can talk to him, and you can explain to him, like, how you've been tonight. Let me just tell you, that kid turned it around in 2 seconds flat. So funny when parents are always like, I don't know what I'm going to do when I can't use that Santa Claus gig anymore. It's really not that bright out today, but it's bright enough that I need these sunglasses. Ain't that the truth? So my whole Christmas Eve and got all turned around because my aunt has been very, very sick for a while, and now she can't go out to dinner. So my cousin was like, yes, I want to go to dinner. Now she's like, no, I don't want to go to dinner. So we're not going to dinner. So we're just going over to Alex's aunt's house, and we're supposed to wear pajamas. I think that's cute. She wants all of us to wear pajamas and like sit around the fire and tell stories and stuff. I love that. I mean, his family is just so awesome. And we're gonna play games, and I guess we're doing this thing called a sparkling pony. Is this like a white elephant where everybody has to bring something? I don't know. I've never heard of a sparkling pony. Alex's family is kind of really funny. Like, they kind of make things up. Like, this is so funny. Our first Christmas together, we were out at this like bar in Indianapolis, and it was like the 13th or the 14th. I think it was the 13th of December. This story is so funny to me. I don't know why. And so anyway, there was like this Christmas tree like in this bar, and Alex pulled me over next to it, and he like kissed me next to this Christmas tree, and he's like, it's a Venezuelan tradition that the first Christmas tree that you see on the 13th of December, that if you kiss next to it, that person will be your true love for life, right? I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. I love that so much, right? Okay, so 6 months later, we're like sitting at my mother-in-law's house, and we're like telling this story, and she started laughing, and I go, what's so funny? And she goes, Alex, where did you hear that? And he was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, Peter. I probably had too many drinks. I was like, oh my God, I thought that was so sweet, that whole story about the Christmas tree. Gullible much? I am totally gullible. I'm totally that kid, right? So anyway, so yeah, and then I went and I bought my nephew, my godson, Sebastian, this book. You guys want to see it? It's so cute. You guys are like, I could care less. So here's the light sword. I'm doing a little show and tell. Here's the light sword. I'm so excited about giving him that. Hours of fun. I'll probably get poked in the face with that all night long. And then I got my nephew, Sebastian, this. Look at this Fisher-Price thing. Oh my God, it's so cute. Storybook rhymes. Are you kidding me? It doesn't work? It worked in the store? Try me, it says. Fucking toy. I have to take that back. That was $8 on sale. I was like, oh, that's a real good buy for $8. Well, sure, because it doesn't work. Anyway, the other one worked, and then I was like, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the new one. So anyway, do you ever do that? Like, you look at something or you open a box in the store, and this is so bad. Like, you open a box in the store, and then you put it back and you get the new one. I should have just got the one that was working. Why I was such an idiot. Anyway, I just made a little decision today. Somebody, a couple people in my comment section said, you know, like, they blamed it on the glitch, and then they blamed it on other things, and listen, it's a combination of multiple factors why my channel is not growing at this point, and I don't really care. I'm cool with it. I like the people that watch my videos. You guys were all the wolf pack, woof woof. So anyway, and I'm cool with all of that, but like, I have thought long and hard about doing a vlogging channel. You guys know that. And a lot of people like still say to me, like I got this comment today, I miss your 40-minute vlogs, all right? Well, I miss doing the 40-minute vlogs because I like watching them back later and being like, oh my God, that was such a fun day. Like I was watching the French Lick one when we went out of town with my aunt and uncle for their 50th anniversary. And listen, I know a lot of people don't like the 40-minute vlogs. You can fast forward through them and watch the parts you want to watch or whatever. Somebody was like, another person a long time ago was like, could you leave minute by minute, like what happened? No, watch the video. Like, it's the, I mean, would you do that with a movie? Like, oh, at 1 hour and 2 minutes, the climax of the movie happens. The climax. That's what I'm gonna call this video, climax, with a K. Do you remember that band? Smoking in the ladies' room. Do you remember that band, Climax, back in the day? I love them. KLYMAXXX, I think it was. Like Roxy Andrews, XXX. I love Roxy Andrews. Hair flip. Anyway, so I've been thinking a lot about it, and big announcement. I am starting a vlogging channel, okay? And I'm gonna start it on December 31st. We go to this big party every year in downtown Indianapolis, and that our website sponsors. And so we usually take like 10 people with us. And this year we have chosen to take Alex's whole family, because his whole family is here finally for once together. And so it's gonna be like Alex and I, and his mom, and his grandma, and his aunt and uncle, and who else? And then my brother-in-law, Juan Carlos, and his girlfriend, Jessie, and we're all gonna go to this thing. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna film all of that, and then I'm going to film like the day leading up to that, and us getting ready, and afterwards, and it'll be real funny, trust, because my family, they drink, so, and I don't, so I'll get to catch all of the finest moments of New Year's Eve, and including the New Year's kiss. I mean, you have to have a New Year's kiss, right? And if you don't, kiss your dog, kiss yourself, kiss something. I don't know. I was gonna sing that Prince song, Kiss, but I don't know how it goes at this moment. K-I-S-S. That is totally not it. I totally just made that up. What's that one where she's like in Pretty Woman where she's laying in the bed? You guys, I love that movie Pretty Woman so much. And you know, for years with teenagers, like people think this is so funny that I use that movie with teenage girls, but it's so relatable. And I love that part when Julia Roberts is laying in the bed next to him and they've just had sex, and he says, "You're so beautiful," and she goes, "The bad stuff is easier to believe. When someone tells you something bad about yourself long enough, you start to believe it." And I think that is such a true statement about the world, you know, that like when somebody like just puts us down and puts us down after a while, you start to believe it. Like if enough people say you're shit, you start to believe I'm a piece of shit, right? Don't ever believe that. Don't ever believe somebody else's lies about you. Don't ever believe what somebody else says about you. You know in your heart and soul who you are, and don't ever forget that, okay? Seriously, I love that movie for that. And I also love the movie at the very end when he's like, you know, she goes, what, set me up in a great condo with a car? And she goes, I want the fairy tale. And she gets the fairy tale, right? And not all of us are gonna get the fairy tale, but we should fight for the fairy tale. We should never settle. We should fight for the fairy tale. And, you know, I get a lot of messages from people that are in relationships, and they're like, it's just horrible, and this is happening, and this is happening. And I think at some point you have to kind of weigh out your decisions and say, am I getting what I deserve in life? And, you know, there's a little saying around some people, and some people will understand what I'm saying by this. They'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And they'll comment in the section below. But, you know, if I deserved everything that I had coming to me, I would be in the ground right now, okay? And that's in regards to my addiction. But as a person, I deserve the best in life. And so do you, okay? You deserve the best in life. And if there are things that you've done that you feel like you don't deserve the best in life for, correct them. Make up for them, okay? So anyway, going out of that into my big announcement, I am starting a vlogging channel. I don't care if I have 2 subscribers, which I know that maybe more than 2, maybe 5 will watch it. And I'm gonna vlog every day for a year. I've done this now for 3 or 4 months, and I'm really not having a hard time with it. About 3 or 4 days a week, I do videos on all of my channels, so I'm not gonna struggle with this. Like, I'm excited about it. I have all kinds of ideas about stuff that I wanna do for my booktube channel in 2017. I found a new booktuber that I am absolutely in love with, and somebody tweeted her out to me last night, and I had never heard of this girl, and her name is Lily C. Reads, and I will link her channel below. She is so, you guys, okay, so somebody tweeted me, and they're like, this girl is so like you, except for that she's like in high school, but she cusses like 100 times more than I do, and it's so funny. Like, she does this video called Shit Books That I Hate. It's got like 100,000, like, people like don't really know that booktube even exists, and this girl has a channel completely all about books, and this video called Shit Books That I Hate has 100,000 views on it. I love it. I love that, right? And she goes in and talks about all these books, and I totally agree with her on like 90% of them. She talks about like Abundance of Catherines by John Green, which I did not love that book. It wasn't my least favorite book in the world, but I didn't love it. And I mean, you can obviously tell John Green was very green when he wrote that book. But then she also talks in there about, what was the last book that she thinks is like the shittiest book? That Gail Forman book. And I actually really liked it. I read it in one setting. About the girl that dies in the beginning. She's in a car accident, and she's kind of like, she doesn't really die, but her family dies, and she's like in a coma, and she doesn't know, as I die, or as I lay by Gail Forman. I actually thought it was a pretty good book. Kind of trite though, I will admit, but it wasn't bad. So anyway, Lily C. Reads, I'm linking her channel below. She's my new favorite YouTuber, booktuber. I love her so much. Booktuber or YouTuber, she's hilarious, okay? And very, very fucking real. So go watch her, go subscribe to her. I'm also gonna link all the channels below that I've mentioned in the last couple weeks, which is YO Rust. You guys know I'm huge fans of them. I'm also huge fans of Bitchin' and Eatin'. Hey girls, hey! Merry Christmas, girls! Kay and Bunny, eat up. And I love those girls. And who else? Charles Gross, of course, but he doesn't need a shout out from me, but I do love Charles Gross, so I'll link his channel below if you don't know of Charles. And I just got off the phone with him. He's such a sweet guy. And he's always like, look, this is what, he's so funny. But anyway, and then Maddie is so excited because she just got a vlogging camera today for Christmas, and she was texting me and sent me pictures of it. I love her so much. And Letty, so I'm gonna link their channels below. Go follow them, as well as Lily C. Reads. I mean, what? It takes 5 minutes to follow these people, you guys, and it makes their day to get more subscribers. It makes all of our day to get more subscribers, because it means like more people are watching our videos, more people enjoy our videos. So yeah. So my big announcement on Christmas to you, you guys are like, oh Lord, another channel, is I'm gonna start a vlogging channel, and it's gonna start on December 31st. And you can see that the inception will happen within probably the next 48 hours. And I will probably talk about it and link it below, and you can just go and subscribe to it before it starts and get all excited and all ready. And I may even do a little preview on there, who knows? You can just call me the new Casey Neistat. I wish. So anyway, I don't know how long the videos will be. I mean, honestly, the videos may be 5 minutes, some videos may be 40 minutes. It'll just be what it is, and that's how it's gonna go. So I'm really excited about that, because I want to be able to document a year in my life and really see all the ups and downs. And I am not gonna edit it like, I mean, obviously I'll edit it and splice it together, but I'm not gonna edit it as far as like shit that happens in my life. Like, you know, if something horrible happens, I'm going to talk about it. And it won't be me driving around. It'll be me showing you my life, okay? So it'll be me showing you, like, going into my office and my writing process of writing a book and getting my book published, because so many people have questions about that. You know, me interacting with my family, me interacting with my friends, you know, going out to dinner with my husband. I'm going to show a lot of that. So it will be a vlogging channel, like a legit vlogging channel where I'm showing you my life. These car vlogs will remain on this channel, as will other little funny little skits with me and Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee's so excited about Christmas. He said, Dad, you think Santa Claus is gonna come? I said, oh, Pee-Pee, you've been so good, I can't imagine that he won't bring you all kinds of Barbie dolls and things. He goes, well, really, Dad, I wanted a lot of CDs. And I said, well, who do you want? He goes, well, P. Diddy, of course. I go, P. Diddy? He goes, oh, and maybe a good Celine Dion Christmas album. I said, a Celine Dion Christmas album, Pee-Pee? He goes, well, I mean, I can listen to it on Christmas and just save it for next year. He goes, Celine never goes out of style. These are conversations I have with my dog in bed, and my husband just looks at me like I'm crazy. He's like, oh my God. Somebody sent me this Christmas sweater when deep in the woods of Oregon. That's how they sign their things to me. And they've sent me so many things, and it's so nice. So whoever you are, I really appreciate it. They sent me this huge box, but they sent me that Poopy to chiffon all like done up. But then they sent me this Christmas sweater, and I thought it was for Pee-Pee. And so I put it on Pee-Pee, and it's like, it looks like a doll baby sweater, right? And I put it on Pee-Pee, and Pee-Pee is like this in the sweater. he's like, get me out of this thing. So I took him out of it like immediately. I was like, oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. And I gave him all kinds of treats and stuff. And I don't think the sweater is for him. I think the sweater is for Poopy to Chiffon. I do. I think it was her Christmas sweater for her Christmas concert, or Christmas concert. She had a solo in Oh Holy Night, but she didn't get to sing it because she's been a bad girl and she's been in timeout all this week. So anyway. And you wonder how I write imaginative worlds and how I am an imaginative person. Because I just come up with this shit left and right. Oh my God, it's so crazy, my life. Actually, Target is not real busy today. Target is not my safe place. Let me just tell you, I go into Target and I go in for like deodorant and I come out like $160 poorer. And like their book section is gorgeous, okay? Their electronics section is gorgeous. And they even have great clothes at Target, don't they? So it's like so impossible to go to Target because I always like spend so much more money. But I'm going in here with a rigid plan of what I need. So let's please hope that I come out with my rigid plan intact. I have my list right here, my Christmas list. You know, people use their smartphones and stuff. She is gorgeous. Anyway, you know how people, she looks like, did you guys remember Aaliyah? She looks like Aaliyah from back in the day. But anyway, oh, Aaliyah, that makes me so sad. And Big Ange. Anyway, do you guys make Christmas lists? Like, everybody uses their smartphones, but I don't. I'm old school. I write this shit down. See? My husband quoted a video of mine yesterday, so I have to be very careful of what I say in my videos, because I started talking about what I was giving him for Christmas, and he watches my videos. He said something to me, he goes, well, apparently, and he la 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 la, and I go, oh my God, he watches my videos. And so then I was like, I hope he didn't watch my one where I was talking about his Christmas present, because then he'll know what I got him. Anyway, you guys, I tweeted out that I was gonna make like 6 videos today, so guess what? As soon as I get it back in from Target, I'm making another video, because that's what I do. I'm a videographer, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a movie star, I'm YouTube famous now. Oh my God, I'm married now. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. Follow me on all my social media and please subscribe to my channel. I love you. Bye.